Okay, so this is one of our to-do list to do a little exploring some of these old coal mine sites off the beaten path. So we are heading down this deep ravine right here, and we're heading down to where there's a huge creek flowing through these deep ravines, and there's supposed to be an air shaft down here that's related to, way underneath where we're at, a deep coal mine that's spread out for miles. And down here is supposed to be an air shaft. So it's down here at the bottom of this ravine, and like I said, first time for us to go do this, but it's picturesque down in here, but it is a very steep ravine, a lot of rocks. So we'll see what we find on the way down. Okay, we came on down from the top of the ridge, made our way down through this ravine, got to the creek right here. There's some of the concrete remains, and this is what remains of the air shaft right here. Now, we're not sure if this is a huge water tank. That concrete base right there looks like it actually supported it, but this right here is the air shaft to the Dolomite coal mines right here. You can see it's long since been sealed, but this was called the Hueytown air shaft right here. And you got this gigantic, I think it's a water tank, Josh. Maybe it was hooked in, they were pumping water out of here from the shaft at the same time. But that is I guess that would be a water holding tank. I guess they couldn't get that out of here. That is huge. Stuck down here till the end of time. But we are standing right below me, maybe 400 feet down, maybe more, is a section of the Dolomite coal mine. There were three of them, Dolomite 1, 2, and 3, with Dolomite 3 staying open the longest. But you can see they carved all this out, and they dug this air shaft down because we're on the far end of the Dolomite mines to the, I guess that would be to the south and west. So while they must have been pumping water out too. So I guess that would make sense. You got a creek right here. But anyway, this is the site of the Hueytown air shaft for the Dolomite coal mines. Right here. Not too much left. We were hoping maybe there might be some building remains, but I guess that'll suffice. I guess that's a gigantic water tower or water holding tank. So, all right, we're going to look around here a little bit more before we head back up out, but it's neat to finally come see this. It's just another one of these little trips that was on our to-do list. So, all right. Okay, this is what two grown men in the woods do. So Mr. Box found a little vent pipe.
I don't think it's
I got another one right here. You know me, glow sticks. Here's another one. Try that one. He's going to see if it'll pop. So we've been just tossing little rocks down there. We can hear the water. But he is going to toss a glow stick down and see if it floats on the water.
You ready?
Yeah.
No, that's not water.
Huh.
Holy crap.
Did it go?
Yeah.
I mean, it just disappeared?
It disappeared. Like, watch. Keep
yeah.
Here.
Wow. Well, I see water moving down there. Yeah, you see that? See the glint on the water?
That's what I thought at first, but it's... If that were the case...
Okay, so...
Yeah, I mean, I see it.
All right. So even though we should be going ahead and moving on up out of here, to satisfy our stupid curiosity, we're going to drop this rope down here, which is a 50-foot rope, and we're going to measure it and see just how far the water has come up in the mine, up the air shaft, using this little vent pipe. So this is what two grown men do in the woods when they're bored. All right. After playing with the rope, 50-foot rope with a carabiner attached, I launched it down the vent pipe, and if I'm not holding on to this thing, it's gone. But it's 50 feet, but the shaft, when it was in operation, it was between 400 and 600 feet deep. So I'm going to pull it out here in just a minute, and just wondering, we can tell if it's got any water on it, if the water has risen all the way up the shaft, because when they shut these mines down, it wasn't any time for they completely flooded. So, all right, let's see. Go ahead and get it on up out of here. Okay, so this rope is 50 feet. 50 feet, yeah, or rope is 50 feet. So I pulled up 25 feet. That was dry. So just 25 feet down is the water has flooded all the way up to about 25 feet below us, which would be about typical. So the entire shaft is flooded, along with the rest of the mine, of course. Anyway, just doing some stupid human stuff out here in the woods. But anyway, that's interesting. Man, that's a steep climb up. All right, we're going to go ahead and end this little venture down here to see the air shaft of the Dolomite mines. So we've had playing around, dropping ropes and everything down this pipe right here. So it looks like about 40 feet down, give or take. The water has come all the way up the shaft, and shaft is, I need to finish up on some research on that. I think the air shaft is between 400 and 600 feet deep. So the Dolomite mines were directly several miles away in this direction, a northeast direction. So all underneath where we're at were Woodward Iron Company's Dolomite mines. So real piece of history here. So, all right, well, that'll do it. And we'll go ahead and get on up out of here.